Babes, I am here with the fabulous Shanna Moll. Shayna,
Shanna like banana.
Shanna like banana. I love it. And she has a story for you, and I cannot wait to hear about this. We met at the PA Beauty Expo
Yep.
last year. You can see her on the YouTube Shorts, which
Yeah.
cracks me up every time I watch it. So anyway, Shayna, tell
Yes.
everybody about yourself.
Well, okay. So here we go. I'm just going to tell you about the last 15 years of a 40-year career.
Oh, love it.
Um, yeah, in the industry, 27 years. God, I went to Israel for the first time, and not because I'm Jewish. I walked the steps that Jesus walked. I was in the Jordan River, people being baptized all around me. But
Mm.
that passion and that clarity, I came back from that trip. I'd always believed in God, but
Mm.
never like this undying faith for his word for me.
Mm.
I came back from that in March in 2016. I learned my first thing about hair loss in August of 2016. And I said to my husband, why am I not educated in this? I've been a hairdresser for like 27 years. He's like, I don't know, go get educated.
So
So
simple
the
for the
first,
guys.
right, exactly. So let's see. August 2016, first time I learned. I want you to listen to this timeline.
Okay.
August 2016, August 2016, I learned my first hair replacement system. And it was the greatest thing since sliced bread until it wasn't. And I learned the next thing. So, October 2016, I learned a process called grafting, which now I have evolved over the years and created brilliant bonding, which
Mm.
is my no shave, no damage method of hair replacement.
Mm.
So, I learn about this and I see what's happening in my chair and I see the depth of, I don't know, gratitude for my artistry
Mm.
to help these people when you sit in front of somebody and they suffer from hair loss and
Mm.
you give them a solution.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing better I ever did in my industry in my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw that calling and I saw what was happening to my business, and I was a single hairdresser in a solo salon, smallest room, started learning this. Now I'm in the medium room, and within a year, I'm in a triple room.
Mm.
And I'm paying $2,200 a month. Now, this is back in 2016.
Yeah.
So all of this is happening. The grafting class I took was October 2016. My doors for a salon I never wanted to own again opened in April 2016 for fine and thinning hair only.
Mm.
I had a fully booked clientele, fully booked, had to hire a hairdresser to take over my business that first year from 2016 to the end of 2017. I went from 85,000 to 360,000.
This is still in the suite only?
No, no, I
This
opened the
is
salon.
this is salon now.
Yeah,
Okay.
1,600 square feet. Me, an assistant, and a receptionist, and a 1,600 square foot salon with 4 empty rooms.
Oh.
I brought in a massage therapist, I brought in a facialist, esthetician, all of that. And within 6 months, I had to ask them to leave because I needed the rooms.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah, so that business model, I did everything from trichology, which is the science of scalp health and hair growth. And most stylists don't know anything about hair loss. I mean, just even the beginning of scalp health and growth cycles and
Mm.
what can happen. And hair loss 101. We never
Mm.
knew hair loss 101.
Mm-mm.
So my whole business model, which is what StudioYou education is about, which is my educational program and team, is teaching hairdressers from scalp health to daily wear toppers and wigs to brilliant bonding.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a solution for anybody who walks through your door suffering from an unhealthy scalp to
Mm.
they need full coverage wig or a cranial prosthetic or fill in the blank. There's so many options
Wow.
out there. But what I want stylists to listen to and salon owners, from the time I opened my doors in April of 2017, I went from 85,000 to 1.3 million in under 7 years with 3 artists,
I know it's beautiful.
a director, and somebody who I call the director of beautification and sanitation. She,
Mm,
she cleans all the systems. She supports the staff in being there for the client. Really, a very important position in our salon. Not our, I don't own it anymore, but I'm actually here and hanging out with them. It's my legacy. So yeah, I mean, I was able to even change my stylist life, right? We talk about in our industry, and owners are like, I'm having walkouts. I can't keep people. I can't. Well, first of all, there's a salon on every corner.
hmm
How do you set yourself apart in today's industry? We don't
hmm
need another. We don't need another blondist, somebody who specializes in blonde. We don't need another hair extension artists. These hair extension artists are now starting to go, oh, well, I can make the hair full and long hair, but what am I going to do here?
hmm hmm
So there's a whole part of this industry that the missing piece is there waiting for the artist.
That's so cool. And you found it way ahead before it became cool.
Right, right. I mean, I started when people were still like, oh, is that a toupee? I'm like, that's a bad word. It's not called toupee any longer. If you're talking to somebody who says toupee, you need to turn around and walk away. Done. It just, we don't know. We don't know
Yeah.
what we don't know. And so I was in the hair replacement world as an educator and started to realize this isn't this isn't my group. Most of
Mm-hmm.
these people don't want to change. They've been doing something the same way where you look like you're wearing a toupee. They don't know how to color. They don't know how to cut.
Mm-hmm.
They got into, you take somebody out of beauty school and you teach them, this is a bad word. You teach them to glue something to somebody's head, and away that client goes in some of these hair replacement, they call them centers, hair replacement centers. They don't know how to do the color. They don't know how to create that look for that client. Hairdressers do,
Mm-hmm. That's right.
and they're
Okay.
needed.
Okay.
Okay.
So you built this.
Yep.
You found this gem of an
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yeah.
You build up your salon, and then you sell it. What
For
was it?
over seven figures in under 7 years.
Okay, so then you retire, and I met you right when you were going to go in your little Airstream throughout the
Yep.
country, and I was like,
Yep.
"What?" Okay, and then now you're back in the salon,
No,
girl.
I'm not in a salon. I'm still in my Airstream traveling the country.
Okay, okay.
However, now I'm on my computer from about, which I never thought I would be in front of my computer. Now I'm in front of my computer from about 8 a.m. to 2:30 every day. But I'm out in the country. And then when we have classes, like we have classes till May, almost all sold out. This happened 6 weeks ago, this partnership that we're about to talk about.
Oh my God, go!
Uh,
Say the things.
Okay, okay. So I'm traveling the country, like you said. Maybe working 15 hours a week, StudioYou education. We just refilmed all of our films and everything's going up next week. And it was all my on-demand education.
Okay,
Travel the country, on-demand education, evergreen money, right?
right.
So I see Stuart and Carla Lawson of Natural Custom Hair and Carla Lawson Extensions. They're out of Melbourne.
Melbourne,
So
where? Australia?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
So
We
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 both.
have a Melbourne in Florida, so I
Oh,
get
okay, yeah,
confused.
yeah. No, Australia, much
Okay.
much more cosmopolitan.
Yes, for sure.
Yes, and we both worked with a company years ago. We both wanted something different working with that company, and it wasn't possible. Great product. Anyway, so
Mhm.
they took everything that was wonderful
Mhm.
about a product. They took everything that we didn't like about a product. Oh shit, I gotta turn my phone on. Um,
Real
it's
and
we.
raw, baby. Real and
I'm
raw
telling you,
here.
I was just on something called the Bold and Brazen. So there you have it. I might have to plug my phone in. That's okay.
Same here.
Yeah,
So we're
okay,
good.
good. We're good.
We're good.
So anyway, I see them online. Oh, and I know them for years and years and years. And I know they're intent, their transparency, their
Mhm.
integrity.
Mhm.
I see them online on December 28th with this product that Carla's talking about. And immediately I reach out and I'm like, oh my God, what are you guys doing? And they said, we have launched natural custom hair. And actually, we're in Dubai right now with salons. And you're our first call when we get back to Melbourne. However, can you jump on a call right now? And I'm like, sure, you're in
Mhm.
Dubai. I'm just here in the United States.
Right. Right.
I'll jump on. I don't care what time it is.
Yeah.
And we get on and they tell me everything. And they say, we want you to be the national educator for the United States and build your team there. We've watched you over the years. We see who you are. We see what you do. And we want to be partners with you to build our partners in the United States.
Whoa.
And I said, okay, where, how, and when?
Yeah. Yeah. When you believe in something, it is
It,
no questions.
none, none. And
It's cool.
literally, we just trained our first salon in Salem, Oregon, Salon 554. They're our very first salon in the United States.
Hey, shout out. What's
Shout
up?
out Salon 554. Our next class, which is in a couple of weeks, is at Upper Class Hippie in Export, Pennsylvania. Our next class, which I'm excited about, we are going to be teaching in Nashville at a beauty school.
Oh,
We want to give back. And
yes.
so we're going to be teaching Hair Loss 101 there. And then we're going to have our partners from across the country who are flying in to train. We'll be doing our training and the students can watch.
That is so cool.
And we just feel like we need to give back in some regards. Like, first of all, we're so blessed in doing what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to really bring up this next generation. We need to teach them about hair loss. We need to teach them about business. We
Mm.
need to teach them about what's their exit plan? How do they save so they're not working behind the chair till they get Social Security and they can't move anymore?
Exactly.
Why?
Exactly.
Why are we not teaching all of this?
Right. I agree completely 100%. Like we're always talking about pivoting. You got to
Right.
pivot, pivot, pivot.
It-
Okay. What happens when you're out of pivots? Like, oh, come on.
right. Right. No, seriously. Seriously. And so this whole thing, I said in Nashville, let's do it at a beauty school.
Yeah.
And so we are. And I'm really excited about that because they're really excited to bring us in.
That's so cool. Do you have like a listing of your class of the education
Oh
this
yeah.
year?
Oh yeah, yeah. So we're up to May.
Okay.
We're taking and it's on all of my information on,
Yeah.
StudioYou
Yeah.
underscore education, all of that, all of those things. I haven't had enough
Okay.
coffee yet.
I know.
So,
I know.
well, I just got back from getting my Botox.
Okay.
So that
It's
was
very
a little,
important.
exactly, forget the coffee. I need the forehead not to move in my videos. Let's be raw and real.
Totally. So
I know.
we're
Oh,
we're gonna have a link to these classes though in the
oh,
show notes,
absolutely.
right? Okay.
Absolutely. For
Okay.
sure. The
Okay.
stories are better. Look at the link and click on the link. So, so then April is Nashville.
Okay.
May is in Boston.
Yes.
We're taking June and July off because here's the thing about natural custom hair. We are exclusive. Not
Mm.
every salon is going to be a good fit for this.
Okay.
Our partners have a 20-mile around them exclusivity
Mm.
where nobody else can come in. Yes, it is a high-end product. Our systems run anywhere from 4,000 to 9,000. And I know that sounds like ridiculous, but if you go to StudioYou Education and anybody wants to book a meeting with me,
Hmm.
if you just go to studioyoueducation.com and you scroll all the way right down to discovery call,
Hmm.
you can book a discovery call with me, complimentary, because when hairdressers hear a number like that, and there are options in our industry that I teach from $2,000 to $10,000, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Just like I want to be able to help any socioeconomic area that's needing hair loss, and they all are,
Mm.
everybody around the world. It's an epidemic.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So StudioYou Education teaches you how to work with whatever type of clientele you have, what are the best offerings? And oh, by the way, hairdressers, let's get out of our own way of offering high-end luxury services.
Mm. Okay. So, okay.
I know there's something like that.
I'm like, oh my God. Okay. So how do you, okay, that's the price.
Yes,
That's the price that
yes,
hairstylists can be getting. That's the
yes,
revenue that they can be getting.
yes.
How do you present this to
A
a
client.
client, right? Because I know there's going to be that one person listening
Yep.
or watching that's going to be like, "Oh, so you are preying on their baldness?" And
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah. Yeah. So
really,
that's not it at all. You sit in front of a client who has been suffering from hair loss. You're not taking advantage of them. You're educating them on their options. I don't sell. To
mhm,
me, that word sell is doesn't belong in our industry. And I have to use it sometimes because I work with coaches or people who are like, you got to close the sale. That's true. But how do you get there?
mhm,
With transparency and integrity. So,
mhm,
all of you that are listening that think you are preying on somebody, you are not. You are saying, these are your options,
right?
and I'm here to help you have whatever option is the best for you.
Mhm.
That's not praying at all. That's education.
That's love. That's like,
It's
look at
right,
this new thing. I can help
right,
you. Look.
exactly. And you have this range of product to offer, like I said, from $2,000, which of course is going to be a highly processed Indian, right?
Mhm.
Manufactured, which is great. There's some great ones out there, and you need that in your skill set. First of all, you need brilliant bonding in your skill set. Let's just talk about the fundamentals.
Okay.
So, what we do is if you want to become a natural hair partner, you have to take StudioYou education, the 2-day transformation through scalp health, hair loss, hair growth, and daily beauty and brilliant bonding. So I teach the
Cool.
whole business model
Yeah.
that made me successful. From there, there may be some people who take my course who say, I'm that right fit for natural custom hair. I'm not going to have a problem getting behind the best that I know in a luxury item is available in our industry from a company that has transparency and integrity.
Mm.
So you have all of it. So it's very hard, Kristen, to understand
Mhm.
the whole thought process as a hairdresser
Mm.
unless you step into this world
Right.
and take some education. And so online, by the way,
Mhm.
all my new videos go up in about a week to 2 weeks. If you
Yes.
go look at my website now and look at some of the videos and things, I'm 30 pounds heavier with a flat top, which tells you how out of date the content was.
It's by the time this episode airs, we're gonna be modern,
Right,
okay?
right, exactly. We're gonna have it all going on. No more 30 pounds and flat top, although it's very funny. Go look, find me on some other stuff on YouTube or this and that. You'll get to see the fabulous look I was sporting.
Oh God.
I know. I thought, I was going into the hairdressing world. I stepped out of hair replacement education and I said, I'm going for the hairdressers. They need me.
Mhm.
Well, I thought I had to be all cute and trendy and hip, and I did it all. And then I was like, yeah, I'm like that anyway, just with my personality. I don't have to have a flat top.
No,
No.
authenticity is key. I
Right.
love
So I was like, okay, we're going to grow back out now. And so, anyway, all new
it.
content. It's
Yes.
my 2-day course now. Before it was just my brilliant bonding course. But I really felt like I had to go to the fundamentals and really teach from the moment that
Yeah.
client sees your work
Mhm.
on social media.
Mhm.
That's the first time. When they call your salon, you better have somebody answering that phone who knows how to have that conversation.
So this is even training for your front desk people if you have that.
Every
Oh.
everything, how they do that phone consultation.
Mm.
When that
So
client
good.
walks through that front door, you better hit all five senses they have.
Mhm.
Sound, smell, touch, taste, all of it.
Mhm.
When they walk through that front door, when I had what started out as Shanna Moll Studios, And I don't usually say the name of the salon if you want to look around, whatever, but because I talk about the numbers and everything,
Mhm.
sell and all that, I just try and leave the name out.
Okay.
But yeah, just out of respect. But they walk in the door, essential oils, the minute they walk in. They're greeted by the front desk person who stands up and
Hmm.
greets them.
Hmm.
And it has to be a certain kind of space. It's not just like an open salon.
Mm.
They're handed a drink menu. What would you like to have to drink? We have everything from water to sparkling water to wine to a full bar. Oh, and by the
Oh,
way,
it sounds
in
great.
each room, we have a bowl of candy, but good candy, like all chocolate.
The
Not
good
any,
kind, not the
yeah,
cheapo.
right. Not those fun packs that you see around, that has like all the fake runoff candy, like the imposter candy.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
gyp everybody. Yeah, let's
right.
do it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So we have good chocolate in the rooms.
Okay.
You have things like some clients want the curtain closed. They don't want to see themselves anymore without their dream hair. And they're wearing their
Oh.
dream hair with no compromise. They get up every day and feel I can't even put it into words.
Mhm.
Like
This
the
is other level
oh
sensitivity and reading people. Like the curtain, I would have
yeah,
never even thought
no,
like they don't even want to see themselves. Oh, my heart. Okay.
right. So in the notes, we have notes that so and so wants the curtain closed. Before that client comes, when that client it comes into the room, before anything's done to them, the curtains are closed.
Mm,
This has to be done in a private room.
mm-hmm.
Or if you have a big salon, you need to section off an area
Mm-hmm.
and have those you can get those really pretty partitions or whatever to put up when you're going to do that client service in a separate area in the salon.
Mm-hmm.
My belief is you have to have one private room for a consultation. My other belief is if you can have private rooms, do it.
Mm-hmm.
They're shampooed in that room. They're
Yeah.
serviced in that room. They never leave that room during the service until they get up and they have their beautiful hair back on. These clients deserve to walk into a five-star service salon
Mm-hmm.
because they've never been in one.
Yeah. Oh, okay. How does this apply to even oncology?
Oh,
Right? Does this, okay.
great, great question.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. Been doing this a little while. Uh, so we have a couple of protocols. First of all, I work with a product now called Hair Smart, which is
Okay.
a scalp health and hair growth line, trichology line. We even use red light, low level laser. We have helmets and everything. So that's like the beginning parts, right, of hair
Yeah.
loss and scalp health. So you have trichology, and we use Hair Smart. It's based in Ayurvedic medicine. So it's all natural, vegan, everything.
Oh my
So
God. Okay.
somebody comes in and they're about to go through chemo.
Mm-hmm.
The way I handled it in the salon was one of two ways. Bring your closest, bestest support system with you, or bring your girlfriends and let's pop a bottle of champagne and we'll start this journey together.
Mm-hmm.
I will say 70% of them brought friends.
Mm,
Even some of them wanted their friends to step in and do some of the shaving.
good Lord. Everybody's crying. I would be a
Oh,
wreck.
lots of tears, lots of tears. But let's be on this journey together.
Yeah.
So we would do that. We would pick out their wig. We would cut it in. We would just like exactly what they looked like sitting in front of me. They would send in a picture. And because we're artists, we don't have to have 20 human hair wigs on a wall.
Mm,
You don't have, you have three blank slates. You
yeah.
know what to do with it, which is why hairdressers are the perfect fit.
Mm-hmm.
So they've sent the inspiration picture. Now we have the color, the wig, the style, everything. We bring it out, we put it on, we cut it in. We cut wigs in. I teach
Mm,
how to cut a wig in where they can wear it in a high ponytail, a
yeah.
wig,
Holy cow.
and look natural.
Oh my God.
And then we put them on Hair Smart, the topicals and everything.
Yeah.
We always say to ask, of course, your doctor first.
Yeah.
There's vitamins and there's sprays. It's a lovely, lovely product, and it's all herbs.
Mm,
But always refer to the doctor no matter what.
absolutely. Always.
And then
Always.
sometimes when they're done with chemo, they'll come in and they'll either do treatment in the salon or they take the whole product line and the helmet at home to do all treatment at home. And a lot of people do that. We have a lot of people who just buy the whole system and they do it all at home. So
Mm,
that's trichology, and that's what we use. We put them on a program, a protocol for after chemo.
okay.
The scalp is dry.
Yeah.
The chemicals are coming out of their body. So we really want to get them in a healthy hair program,
Yeah.
to keep their
But
scalp.
here's my thing.
Yes,
Cause yes, these are solutions and they're great.
yeah.
And I love that we have that. But the people going through it, a lot of times they're scared. Like they're like, you know what, just leave me alone. Don't touch me. Let me just go through this by myself. Right? How do you I hate to use the word convince them, but how
No,
do
you
you
do. You have to, you know how you do that? They've read your reviews.
okay.
They look at your
Okay.
social media.
Okay.
They see these clients that write, I came into the salon and
Okay.
Shanna and Jenny, they changed my life. They
Yeah.
so reviews are golden. They're
Okay.
golden in anything we do now,
Yeah.
but especially when you're dealing with it.
Okay. Okay.
And they're going to be connected to you because of your social media, because of your reviews, because of all of that.
Yeah.
They come in for a consultation first. And
Hmm.
here's the thing, a lot of people want to do consultations complimentary.
Yeah. And then
If
that's been the trend for like years, right?
Let's stop it. Let's stop it. If somebody's
Stop
not
it.
willing, stop it. If you're worth more, your time's worth it.
Mm.
If somebody's not willing to pay, let's say whatever area you're in,
Hmm.
if somebody's not willing to pay $50 to $150 for a consultation that they know goes towards the service or the
Right.
product,
That's the key. Okay.
and they don't want to pay that, they're not your client.
That's right.
Save your time for that client who truly needs you.
Yeah. Okay. So time is going
That's okay.
and
We're good.
our batteries are
I'm about
dying.
to die. I just love you.
I'm like at 9% on my
Yeah,
laptop. Anyway,
I think I am too.
so let's really
Yeah,
quickly talk
Kyle in.
about
Yeah,
your exit strategy. Like,
yeah,
let's talk about that. You sold your salon, you pivoted hard, and then you're like,
yeah,
let's do it again. And now you're
yeah.
okay. What is like the biggest piece of advice for those salon owners out there who are like, I need to sell this place. I want to travel in my
Right,
Airstream.
right.
What do you recommend? What's the advice? What do you
Well, the first thing you have to do is set yourself apart. It's really hard to sell a salon.
mm,
You're selling chairs, you're selling equipment. You can't sell stylists. You can't
yeah.
sell your books. You
Right.
can't it's not worth anything in our industry today, and everybody knows that. You know how you
Hmm.
do that? You add services to your salon that make you invaluable,
Mm,
that show that you have a reoccurring service, that even if after a few years you never educated a client on one more system, those services alone generate a lot of money.
yeah. Yeah.
So there's your first thing, salon owners. You got to set yourself apart.
Hmm.
So you add hair replacement. You have it in your salon for a year or two. We build it up. We get the revenue. We show the value. First of all, your name can't be on the door and you can't be in the salon working.
Mm.
I was out of my salon for a year and a half before I sold it.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
powerful. That's powerful because a lot of owners want to keep doing it and be like, well, just sell the reputation,
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Mm.
can't. And so you just have to offer something. You can't be in the salon. It can't be your name, and you have to show the value. The numbers that you're doing in a year don't matter because those stylists can walk at any time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And do you think that they're going to stay in the salon if their stylist leaves? No,
Mm-mm.
they're not.
Mm.
So you have to set yourself. Okay, let's see how we're going to do this. Hello,
Yes.
everybody. We're back. Okay, I'm in the car because we rise and grind, right?
That's right. We rise and grind. So we had a
rise and grind.
we had a little glitch for everybody listening and watching, but we're back on. So, okay, for when you're selling,
Okay.
you need to build reputation.
Yes.
You need to have
You,
your ish together. Okay.
yes. Okay. So you have to build reputation. You have to build a business based in. Now I'm moving my little holder so I can see you while I'm driving. I hope everybody that is watching this and listening learns that you have something come up in life. Guess what? You just pivot and turn and fix it, right?
That's right. That's right.
Okay, here we go. Hold on. And oh, by the way, I won't put her on camera, but I have my very first bonding client that I ever did in 2016 in the car. Oh shit. Hold on. Okay, sorry.
It's all
in the car with
good.
me.
It
Just
is
saying.
all good. I love
You
this.
you can say hello. Say hi there.
Hi,
Always
baby.
interesting. She's like, it's always interesting being with Shannon. Yeah. Okay, let's go, girl. We're back on. And now we're in the car. We don't have to make it short.
That's right. So listen, everybody listening, watching to this, this is what it looks like when you love what you do and you adjust. Okay.
That's
we are
right.
resilient. We need to do, oh, this is perfect.
Okay. So now I'm closing my roof so I have better lighting. All
right. Listen. So Shanna's here with her,
yes.
with one of her bonding clients. Hey, baby.
Yes.
You're fabulous.
Carol,
and
my very first.
I love this. And so,
yeah.
Okay, so because we got to wrap it up because I know you're on the move.
No, I'm in the car now. It doesn't matter if you. We can do this. I'm not getting to where I'm going for about another 20 minutes.
Okay, so let's do this. Like, what has been your biggest and most favorite insult that you've ever gotten that is just your driving force?
Okay. Okay, so I will, it's not really an insult, but kind of. Okay, so we had a client, okay, in the salon, very, very, very difficult. It was in my early days. I didn't listen to my gut. I cut his system too short, a $6,000 system that I had to replace. I would say not really an insult. I don't think I really had one, but I had where his time was more important than any of ours.
Mm.
And he was arguing with Jenny, who was the director of the salon. And I can hear her arguing in the front on the phone, and that's not her at all. So I walk up there and she says, X says he's going to be 50 minutes late. And I told him that you could not wait for him. And he started screaming his time and he needs, his time's important and blah, blah, blah. So she made him an appointment for the next week. I'm sitting in the office and who do you think walks in?
Mm.
And I stand up and I say to him, what are you doing here? He's like, I need my hair done. I'm going to have a heart attack. And his hair looked good. I'm going to have this is just not, I have to have my hair done now. And I stood up, not too close to him at this point. And I say to him, you need to leave now. And he keeps going on. And I step a little closer and I'm like, you need to walk out now. And I'm really ready to punch him, actually. I really am. But I get literally this close to him and I say, if you do not walk out of my effing door right now, I'm calling the police. So that really in my whole career has been the one, because here's the thing, and you know this, and I know you're like this. If somebody insults you or they're not happy, what do? You make them happy. You own it.
Yeah.
You either say, I made a mistake. I screwed up. And guess what? I'm going to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fix it. If you own something and you fix it and there's. Here's Stuart Lawson of Natural Custom Hair. So he's the reason, and his lovely wife, Carla, are why I'm jumping from car to laptop to back at work.
You mean all everybody watching this episode right now is gonna be like, this is great.
Right, right. So I want to I told you about my journey and why I'm coming back to work and fabulous product. So I happen to have the creators, the owners, the everything that got me out of retirement. So I'm gonna let Stuart talk.
Stuart, welcome to the Beauty Pro podcast.
Thank you for having us on.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about how this came to be for you and this amazing revolutionary idea.
And we've worked in hair replacement for many, many years. Obviously, that's where we first met Shanna a long time ago.
Yeah.
And my wife, Carla, has been in hair replacement for a long time. And we tried and tested many products over the years. And we're always looking for something more. And
Mm,
that's something more we found had to be created. It wasn't just out there.
that's
So
beautiful.
working with contacts within the industry, manufacturing partners, we worked and started developing prototypes a few years ago
Mhm.
to what we have today. And we're delighted with the product that we have.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful idea, concept. I know all the beauty and barber professionals even, they're going to be loving this. Are you going to be at any of the hair shows that are in and
Oh,
around the United States, or what are we
I
doing?
have to step in on this one.
Okay.
I have tried to get alternative hair companies that I've worked with for the last 10 years to go to a hair show because the stylists are who we need.
Yeah.
So guess where we're going to be, babe?
Girl, where are we going?
America's Beauty Show. I know you're going to be there.
I might.
No, not mine. Okay, so right now we're making a commitment
Okay.
that you're going to be at America's Beauty Show.
This is
Even
true.
if, even if you have to share a room with me, there are no rooms left. You're going to be
Got it. Got it. Perfect plan. This
there.
is
You go.
this
So
is real.
Studio You Education was already teaching 3 classes here, and as we know, 6 weeks ago, now we have a booth at American Beauty Show.
Oh my
Yeah,
God. I
yeah.
love this. I
So
love this.
it's going to be it's going to be incredible. So I want to talk a little bit about, and then I'll put the camera on. He's got a much better face and accent than I do.
Stop.
The integrity and transparency in companies today
Yeah.
and true partnerships. So I
Mm,
want Stuart to talk a little bit about that from natural custom hair and our mission.
okay.
Yeah, it's a very important point for us. We feel in the past that we've been somewhat let down by, some suppliers and manufacturers in terms of aftercare and support when needed. So we want it to be more of a community where all of our partners have a voice, have an input, how we can improve the product, how we can work together,
Mm,
and just be there to lean on one another for tips, tricks, anything and everything that they come across that can be a challenge in any small business.
hmm.
That can be just how to consult, how to deal with clients, all these little things. But regular catch ups with our partners is really, really important and is front and center to whatever we do moving forward.
That's so true. That is so true. So why the letdown? Why do you feel like there has been such that disconnect and dissatisfaction with what you're
There's,
going through?
there's a lot of skill and there's a lot of things to learn in this industry around alternative hair replacement.
Hmm.
And when partners come into this or salons come into it where it's a new environment, there's a lot of questions that they'll ask along the way.
Hmm.
And when you're not getting that support, especially in those early years,
Hmm.
it can hinder your success as a small business. And that eventually filters down to the client because if the salon is struggling, then the client may not be getting the service and the outcome that they desire. So it's the full chain. It's what we do from our side as the producer, pass that knowledge and skill set onto the salons, set them up for success.
Hmm.
And then we have also then the clients who overall get the better experience. And it's very client centric.
Yeah.
We've worked with many clients for a long time. We've had a lot of feedback over the years. And this is what we bring to what we do now. All that knowledge and know-how for many, many years, combined with Shanna, all her knowledge. decades and decades worth. So
Hey, come on now. I'm not old enough to have decades and decades.
sorry, Shanna.
It's all the wisdom accumulated.
There you go.
But that combined wisdom
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
is important,
Yeah.
and
100%.
to share that knowledge, that it's not gate kept.
Yeah.
We're about helping people, and the more people we can help, the better.
Amen. Go ahead.
One of the things that I want to come from and talk a little bit about now, everybody who knows me knows my biggest asset that I have is my transparency and integrity. Don't you ever call my integrity, because if you do, you remember what I wanted to do to the guy before I kicked him out of my salon?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. Don't ever do that to me. And so we're really based on that transparency and integrity. A lot of companies want to hide whatever issues are going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Us instead, like we're already planning a partner gathering where we sit around a round table and say, what are the problems with the manufacturer? With what are problems are we having in the salons as partners?
Yeah.
Oh, you're having that issue? Well, then maybe in manufacturing, we need to work on that and fix that. Or maybe Sarah, who's sitting next to you, had the same issue, thought outside the box and said, hey, I'm doing it this way. And so now we all learn from each other instead of keeping issues, trying to put them under the rug.
Yeah.
We bring them out and we clean them up.
Mm-hmm.
And this company, everybody that knows me or who's watching this, and you saw me bring me out of retirement. Are you kidding me? So
That right there just shows you how
right.
important this mission is. And you're talking about transparency. And if you guys watching or this right now, like you saw the transparency. Okay.
Right. The real. And
Yes.
you have to be real. And I'm going to flip him in here a little bit now, because one of the things, the minute I saw what they were doing, literally tell them the story. You were in Dubai.
Yeah, we were in Dubai. We got, I think it was an email or a message through social media off Shanna saying, hey, I've seen you've got something. I'm interested. Can we jump on a call?
That's
And that was
beautiful.
literally approximately 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And things have moved super quickly. And now we're here in Texas. And it's super exciting. It looks like it's going to be a really exciting year.
Yeah.
That is 2026 is already booming. I'm so excited for it. It has been an honor and a privilege to meet you today. Thank you, Shanna. And I love that we are able to get together and bring our conversation and share it with the world. I want to be able, I'm privileged and honored again to be able to be that vessel to kind of spread your message and your mission. So thank you, Shanna, for
I gotta say, when you ran up to me at PA and you're like, who are you and what are you doing here? And you know me, I'm like, well, I'm blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. And then I've been watching this whole time. I'm like, I gotta reach out to her. I have to reach out to you. And of course, you and I will have other conversations after this.
We will.
But I think the most important thing I can say about alternative hair and the people you're working with and the education you get and the support you get are of the utmost importance.
Yeah.
And StudioYou education is based, mission, idea, breathing, whatever you want to call it, transparency, integrity, the best education you have, the best partners you can have. And now I'm getting to work with the best product ever.
I'm so excited.
I'm back to work and I'm super excited about it. I'm so energized again.
I love it.
Thank you. Go ahead.
No more. There's no more playing around. This is game time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shanna, for coming on the BeautyPro podcast, for sharing all of your people with us today.
Yes. We have one more. Can I show you one more person?
One more.
Get over here. Get over here. This is the beauty you will see online. This is Carla.
Hi.
Carla's wearing hair. You got to go to at Natural Custom. at Natural Custom Hair on Instagram.
Beautiful.
And Carla Lawson Extensions, and you will get to see her before, and this is her wow.
This is amazing. All of these links are going to be in the show notes.
Yes,
I am
yes,
so
yes.
excited.
Okay, the three of us, everybody get a little head in.
Hey
Ciao, see
guys,
you later.
thank
Bye-bye.
you.